I didn't plan to work that night. It was December 31st, New Year's Eve. At 11:40 p.m., I got one last delivery request. High pay, short distance. The app labeled it priority. End of your order. I hesitated. Something about taking a delivery that late felt wrong, but I accepted it anyway. Worst decision of my life. The GPS took me outside the city, toward an old residential area I'd never been to before. No traffic, no people, no streetlights. Just empty roads and dead silence. Fireworks were going off somewhere far away, but out there it felt like time had stopped. At 11:55 p.m. I arrived. The neighborhood looked abandoned. Broken fences, dark houses. Some with doors hanging open like nobody bothered locking them anymore. The address was house number 27, but the houses jumped from 26 to 29. There was no 27. I stopped the car and checked the app again. Same address. That's when my phone rang. Unknown number. I answered. A man spoke quietly, almost like he was trying not to be heard. Are you here? I said, yeah, but I don't see house 27. There was a pause. Then he said, the one with the open gate. That's it. I looked up. One house had its gate half open. No lights. No movement. My chest felt tight, but I told myself I was overthinking it. It was New Year's Eve. People do weird stuff. 11:58 p.m. I stepped out of the car and walked to the gate. I knocked. No answer. I called the number back. The phone started ringing inside the house. I froze. Through the doorway, I saw an old landline phone sitting on a table. The receiver was off the hook, and the call was still connected. Then I heard a voice behind me. You can leave it there. I turned around. A man was standing near the gate. White shirt. Old-fashioned. His face looked tired, like he hadn't slept in years. I handed him the delivery bag. He didn't take it. Instead, he asked, do you know what happened here last New Year's Eve? I shook my head and said, sorry, man, I've got to go. He leaned closer and said something I'll never forget. Leave before midnight. Fireworks suddenly got louder in the distance. 11:59 p.m. I dropped the bag on the ground and ran back to my car. The moment I shut the door, midnight hit. New Year's. Horns. Fireworks. Cheers echoing from far away. I checked my rearview mirror. The gate was closed. The man was gone. So was the bag. I didn't stop driving until I reached the main road. The next morning, my delivery account was suspended. The reason said, delivery to a non-existent address. I contacted support. They told me something I still think about every New Year's Eve. House number 27 never existed anymore. 10 years ago, it was destroyed in a gas explosion. A man and his family died inside. Time of death, exactly midnight. New Year's Eve. I quit delivery work shortly after, but every December 31st, around 11:58 p.m., my phone rings. Unknown number, and every time I let it go to voicemail, because I already know what the message says. Are you here?